Hello guys. So today in this question, this is like very small question, but we have one hidden concept on this. Okay, that we will understand like when we will solve this problem. Okay, so you just go through with this question. This is a very small question and try to find what would be the output for the console message here. Okay, so I'll pause this video. In this video, we are going to understand one good concept of this let and constant variable. Okay, here and just take a note of your answer and then we'll solve this problem in 30 seconds. Okay. So here I have copied this question. Okay. And here I have let variable name equal to Amit, and then I'm calling this show name function here. And then I'm printing out console.log name and let name equal to Ram, which is defined after the console here. So what would be the output actually? Right. Normally, if we have here let and constant variable, okay, just I am going to tell like one concept here which we need to understand like here. Okay, so let and constant variable also hosted. Okay, uh, but there is one difference. When you write here where variable host and they get initialized with the undefined value. Okay, but in case of let and constant, variable get hosted but it's not getting defined or it's not getting initialized by the undefined. Okay, that is a very big difference here. And to host it, if it is like really hosting happening or not, we will prove that after this. Okay, so here the output would be like here when it will start executing, it will try to print this name. So how it will actually work? This name is defined in the same context here. So this like the JS engine will look inside the function context and will find this name here. And like when hosting like normally happens, right? JS engine is like doing hosting when it is parsing, because your whole code is like just parsed. Uh, it is like getting executed based on the two phases, right? One is parsing and one is the execution. So in parsing phase, when it creates the abstract syntax tree, that time it hosts your variable. Okay, so this let name get hosted, but it is not defined, right? But because it's not get the value as undefined, which is the case of with the where, right? So this will here will throw the error, and that would be the reference here. Okay, let's just run this. So here we are getting this reference name is not defined, right? This is saying not defined. This is like very, we need to take a note on this. Okay. Now let's like we need to prove this, like if this is like really is getting hosted or not. Okay. So I am giving one variable name here as in nowhere, like this. Like let's say like this is we have our variable here. Okay, and I am just doing private of here. Okay. So what would be the actually type of like in this case? This will have, if you run this, like this is very interesting here. Okay, if you run this, this will uh, print your undefined, right? This is because this is not defined anywhere. So by default, this will get as a undefined value. Okay, and now here, if you try to print this name, right? So what will happen is actually is not initialized, right? So let's just this print actually. It is saying name is not defined again, right? Because this is the same problem like which is getting hosted, but that means we need to understand like one thing here. Like that means here name is there. The JS engine know this name is here. Also, it knows that this is not defined, right? Due to that, actually, it's giving exact error message saying the reference error name is not defined. Otherwise, like when we have this here, right, nowhere just our like variable, it is not like giving that error message, right? So that means it like JS engine knows this. If this is present in the same context, but it is not defined. Okay. And one more concept here, which I was telling to understand here. We have So we need to understand, like when we say name is available in this scope, but it is, we are not able to use it here because of it's getting hosted, but it's not getting defined, right? So this area till where we are not able to access this name variable, this is called temporal dead zone. What it means, because let and constant variable, these two variables you cannot access because of they are not getting defined till the time you are not defining. So at this line, till this line, above to this line, this is the all the area called as a temporal dead zone with the context of this let and constant variable. So for the name, this is your temporal dead zone. Okay, and this name and constant, both variables are your block scope, right? So even if you have something like this here, let's say I have, and I'm saying let a equal to 10, right? And let b equal to 20. Okay. So till this here, right? This is like A and B both are creating the temporal dead zone here. Okay. So like till here, like you can like think of, you will not be able to access this let and constant both variable here due to they are not getting defined here. Okay. So this is called your temporal dead zone. Sometime in interview, like people directly ask what is temporal dead zone. So you can answer easily like here, saying that like let and constant create the temporal dead zone till till their declaration. Okay. So like here, like they are declared. So till this, above to this is called the temporal dead zone for A and B variable. Okay. Thank you for watching this video.